Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's a little later on Sunday. Admittedly, I was going to end the daily streak and just upload tomorrow on Monday, but tomorrow is my birthday, and if I have your attention, please, I would like to remind you, thank you, that I have announced a week-long live stream event starting on November 24th around 6 p.m. Eastern. So, there's actually a video that's on the main channel right now. If you just go to the channel page, it'll tell you everything. But if you've already seen that, then that's cool. Also, I made a story about it. You may have seen that. Anyway, point is, we're going to talk about this today because I don't know what's going up tomorrow because tomorrow is my birthday. And I usually do some kind of special video and stream for my birthday, but I don't know what that is yet. So, best to just get this out now so that I don't have to do a double upload tomorrow, and everything is great. And honestly, the timeliness of the Forging Bonds rerun isn't really that timely. There's still a long time left on this poll. Yeah, like 2.5 days left still. But as you can see, it's pretty much a blowout, okay? And that's because Fallen Heroes is on this. I told you months ago, like even when polling on the Fallen banner, this was going to get an insta rerun. There are several guarantees that exist within rerun potential, okay? One is Fallen Heroes, the other is Choose Your Legends, and then nothing. Nothing is for certain outside of those two things. They're probably the two most hyped up normal banners that we get throughout the entire year. And so people are very excited to see them on rerun, even alongside a triple ascended onslaught here, which, you know, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't think any of these are all that spectacular when compared to the Fallen banner. Okay, now there is this. Leg Yarn fans are probably satiated at the moment because we have Ninja Leg Yarn, and that's enough to keep any Leg Yarn fan satisfied for the time being. But also, we literally just got Volk, who is the main reason to pull on this banner, in Hall of Forms, where you can basically just get a busted version of him without any input for skill inheritance at all. So, for his rerun to occur, for people to like want to try and summon on him using their precious orbs, when they could have just basically gotten a busted version, possibly for free, with a Form of Soul. Who knows how long they've been holding on to it. Or just, you know, bought the Form of Soul pack and got him for like however much that is. I don't think it's a lot. That one's probably not going to be super desirable. The Ishtar banner, honestly, outside the art, kind of a snooze for me. I like Ishtar. I like everything that's going on there. Outside of what they did to Skyhawk. But beyond that, they made him slow. Beyond that, it's not really anything that great in terms of like inheritance pickup. So it's not really that big a deal. The Merida banner, I guess, is pretty okay for the most part. She has a nice inheritable, although I think probably Godlike Speed is maybe the new desirable speedy special thing that you could inherit. But that is special pool, right? This is normal pool. So maybe some people are interested in that. There's this guy who pity broke me when I didn't want him to. I'm trying to go for Nagas. But beyond that, you know, it's just... This, though, this is meaty and delicious, and we love this. There's skill inheritance for days. It has a lot of desirable characters. It's just good stuff. And it's backed by the fact that we have gotten recently released a handful of character units that benefit greatly from Attack Smoke 4. And that just happens to be on this banner. Also, there's Speed Smoke 4, which also happens to be on this banner. And also, Rhea. So there's just a lot of good things on this banner that a lot of people are probably very excited about. I showed you these, but again, the percentages don't matter. It comes down to numbers, which I have broken down for you in a conveniently looking spreadsheet chart type thing, which I will get to in a minute. The same thing goes for Japan. Honestly, for the most part, pretty much in sync, outside of Merida, surprisingly, being the second most desired for the English account. For the Japan account, it's actually Ishtar. So that's kind of different. But either way, hey, you know, it's whatever. Everybody emphatically wants the Fallen Banner back. And that is exactly what's going to happen, because here are the breakdowns. Okay? There's about 23,000 total votes so far. If these numbers are slightly off, which they might be, just barely by like ones and twos, yeah. That is mainly because I typed out this chart before I started recording, and 2 more people have voted, 1 in each poll. But it doesn't throw the numbers off that much. So we are basically looking at this. Okay, the percentages come out to about equal as to what the totals are, so these are pretty much, you know, the God-given ones. The Fallen Banner does not need your help, okay? That does not need your help. It has a majority share, okay? If this were on the stock market, Fallen Heroes would own Fae, okay? They would own Fae, they would turn every banner into a Fallen Banner, and then we'd have, like, some sort of weird crypto that went along inside of Fae, and then that was it. Like, they would have a dominating control over everything going on. But it is pretty tight in here. Okay? So as far as the Leghorn, Merida, and Ishtar banners go, so far, by a very narrow margin, again, we're talking hundreds, like 400 to 700 votes separate all of these 3 banners. Which, with, you know, 3 days left or so, could be turned around. Ascended Ishtar and Ascended Merida are still safe. The one currently getting removed is Ascended Leghorn. And again, the 2 main polls for this particular banner, Leghorn, which we now have a snazzy ninja version of that you can waste your orbs on, or the Lethality Man himself, whom you probably got a formal version of, are the main drawing factors of the banner. And since there's a lot of that going on right now, it's probably not as appealing. I thought for sure that the Ishtar banner would not make it back, and the Leghorn banner would. Knowing what Hall of Forms looks like, and knowing what the Ninja banner looks like now, I feel like fans and desirers are pretty well satisfied. So the Leghorn banner is probably going away, more than likely. So that is what that looks like. I would bet my bottom dollar that the Fallen Heroes banner is in fact winning the rerun, and the 2 Yggdrasil banners with Ascended Marita and Ascended Ishtar are coming back. Now, what does that mean for next time? That means this banner is gone, this banner is rerun, and these 2 come back. We need 4 banners total. The next 2 banners to join are these. So, what does that mean? This, very appealing because of Amir. Honestly, a little bit because of the youngest White Wing sister and her flight skill. And then also Ascended Celica, because people really like Celica. She's like crazy popular. This banner, also Ascended, very popular. Please rerun this banner. Please don't vote it out. But they will be joined alongside Merida and Ishtar. So it's basically just an Ascended free-for-all in the next voting patch. I would probably assume that the Amir banner is going to win, because people really like Amir. I think this banner probably offers a little bit more in terms of inheritance. And you still get the Ascended Floret, which everything offers. And I think these 2 are definitely more popular than the others. So the way I see this going down, On the next voting section, we have Merida and Ishtar going away. Okay. This one gets rerun. This one comes in second. Okay, and then let's say Ishtar goes away. Merida and Letizia are in second and third, and this one wins. What then? Letizia and Merida. What happens to those two? Well, friends, they are joined by the Three Houses banner and Choose Your Legends. That's gonna be a bloodbath. Okay, that's gonna be a bloodbath, especially if Amir, for whatever reason, does not win in the next go. She is most certainly not getting voted off. So, like, imagine Merida wins or something next time. You have Letizia, Amir coming back. Boom. Boom. Those 4 banners all in the same, that's crazy. I don't think that's what's going to happen. But in the not next, but the next voting, you will have Choose Your Legends, okay? Brave 2022 Heroes. That one's definitely going to win. But this is a very close contender. There's a lot of good stuff there. You have Ascended. You have a lot of good new skills. Tempo, Bulwark, just good stuff. And then also Rearmed. It's going to get contentious, gamers. It's going to get contention. But for right now, this is all you need to worry about. You will probably be seeing Fallen Heroes January 2023. As if there wasn't enough that really wanted to, like, burn your orbs down in January. This is coming back in January. So look forward to that. But that's it for right now. That's all I got for you. I hope you enjoy. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. I don't know what's happening tomorrow, but check back and see what's up. Like, comment, subscribe, all of those things. I appreciate it greatly. And until then, I will catch you next time.